What is shaken, Internet? This is Salts bringing you the first in the series of Arena with Salts. Yeah, I'm really original like that, so I thought of a lot of different names for the series. I was like Prima Arena, Arena Serena, Arena Katrina. I was thinking all kinds of different names that I could do it. Screw it, I'm just calling it Arena with Salts. Let's go. So this is the first time I've ever played Arena in Hearthstone. Obviously, in Arena, what you're going to do is you're going to pick from 3 classes that are randomly assigned to you, and then you'll pick one of 3 cards to build your deck, 1 card at a time. Shows a nice little mana curve down here, and there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my class here. I think warriors are pretty strong. I think paladins are pretty decent, and mages. I've had a lot of fun with mages playing myself. I kind of want to just build a mage. This is my first arena, so it's free for me. I have 600 gold, which I'm going to be spending pretty much all on arena. I'm going to be spending all my gold just on arena, period, because that's what I want to play. I feel like arena's a lot more fun. I'll go ahead and pick mage and talk really briefly about what I've been doing. So I've been playing some unranked while I've been waiting. I haven't been able to play ranked because I want to film all my ranked games so I can see my Rise to Master series. The problem is I want to play this game, so if I can't film, I want to keep playing. So I've been playing a lot of unranked as a mage, and I've been doing fairly well, I gotta say. So let's just get right into it. So we started with a rare. Let's see. Questing Adventurer is really good. So Questing Adventurer, whenever you play a card, it gains +1/+1. So basically you play this and then you play a whole bunch of different cards and you just buff it all the way. Twilight Drake's also pretty decent with a 4/1 that gains +1 health for each card in your hand. So if you play it early with a coin or something like that, you can get really buffed up really fast. And then you got the Sunwalker, which is a 4/5 taunt with Divine Shield. Ooh, that's good too. All of these are good. I kind of want to start with the big taunt though, just because as a mage, you can kind of ping off the little guys every once in a while, but it's nice to have that big taunt to stay alive for a little bit. So go ahead and pick the Sunwalker. There you go. Let's see. I kind of want to play a mage control deck with like nothing but spells, but I can't really say that. Okay, so Stranglethorn Tiger's a really good pick. 5/5 with stealth. That's a huge hitting machine. It can be great removal. It can be great just damage overall. With this 5 health, it's really nice. And with the stealth, you can't kill it. You can't assassinate it until it at least does damage. So you have a lot of control over it. I really like the Tiger. The Flesh-Eating Ghoul can be really good, especially if I can ping off little guys. And Frost Nova is always a good control spell. I think I'm going to go with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul here. And my reasoning behind this, I really like the Tiger, but I think I can be able to do damage. I'm hoping that I can get some fireballs and things like that for removal. And then with this, I can buff it up with just all kinds of... I'm assuming that my enemies are going to play little guys, little minions. And if they play little minions, the Flesh-Eating Ghoul is awesome, because as a mage, I can ping them for 1, kill them, and then buff up the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and just go crazy with this 3 mana. It's only costs 3 mana, so it's really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Hopefully I won't regret that. Let's see. The next pick, we got Worgen Infiltrator, which is really good 1-drop. Really good 1-drop there. It's probably the only 1-drop I would play against like a mage or a druid or a rogue. The spell damage is nice, but we don't have any spells yet. Of course, we're only 2 cards in, so can't get too crazy. And draw a card. Man, we're getting really good cards, and it's hard to choose here. I kind of want card draw, but I can't. It's so hard to pass up this 2/1 stealth. It's so good, so good. I think I'm gonna get it. I gotta have that 1-drop, and that's probably one of the best 1-drops I could potentially ask for. Ancient Watcher is not very good as far as a mage goes. I would not pick up this Ancient Watcher because it's a 4/5, yes, but it costs 2, but you can't attack. You have to give it taunt or you have to silence it to make it useful at all. Problem is, I have no way as a mage to give it taunt unless I get some really random cards. The Kodo's pretty good. It's a 3/5 for 5 that destroys a small minion, a minion with 2 or less attack. But so it's kind of nice because for 5 you get a 3/5 and you get to destroy a creature. But it's like that's only if the creature has less than 2 attack, which generally is not that bad and not that good. And then the problem is I have the Injured Blade Master, which is a 4/3 for 3, which is really not bad by itself, but then you can heal it up. Problem is I have no way to heal as a mage, so I'm kind of stuck between these bad choices. I think in this situation I'm going to go with the Injured Blade Master, not because I can heal it, but just because a 4/3 for 3 is just a pretty solid choice. I might want to go with the Stampeding Kodo, though, for removal. Nah, screw it. For anything with 2 or less attack, I can probably kill it myself with just my hero power. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Injured Blade Master here. Okay, so we got Mind Control Tech, which is not too good. 3/3 for 3. And if your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of 1 at random. A little bit RNG, and generally only good if you're losing. So I wouldn't give a lot of weight on that one. Here's give adjacent minions +1 and +1 and taunt. I kind of wish I had taken the Ancient Watcher if I was going to get this guy. And then Crazed Alchemist, 2/2 creature for 2 that swaps the attack and health of a minion. That could be really good with a mage because, like, you know, something like a Mogashan Warden comes out, a 1/7. I switch it to a 7/1 and then I ping it. Boom, it's dead. And it's like, oh, that's so good, but I don't know. I kind of want to keep this for taunt, especially if I can get something like, yeah, that guy's already got taunt. I don't want to put too much taunt in here. But it gives it +1/+1 as well, and you can give that to 2 creatures, so that's really a good value. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Defender. Okay, so we got Magma Rager, which is terrible. Hate this card. Ridiculously bad against, yeah, especially mages. If not mages, druids only take 4 damage from it and they can kill it. Rogues take 5 damage from it and they can kill it. Everybody else can ping it with a small monster, which is totally useless. If it had charge, maybe, but otherwise I don't care. Tattered Sun Cleric is really good. A 3/3 for 3 that also gives a friendly minion +1/+1. That's really good, but I don't think I'm going to use that one because I have Mirror Image here. Mirror Image is just so good for holding off until late game. You get that Mirror Image and you're like, oh, I got 2 0/2s with taunt. You're not going to touch me for 2 turns. Generally, especially if you get it early, it's just so good. So I think I'm going to pick out the Mirror Image for control. Okay, this is absolutely useless. I have no weapons. Just talked about this one. This one's a pretty good card. Really good card, actually. And then I got spell damage. Problem is, I have no spells. Granted, I'm only 6 cards in, so if I get some spells, I'll be really regretting not taking this. But also, for 6, I get a 4/7. And it's like, ooh, that's not a bad card. But I think I'm going to go with Shattered Sun Cleric here because I like that buff. That buff can really switch things in your favor. Because sometimes you need just 1 more damage, especially with your, ping. It's like if I have a 3 damage thing and they have a 5 health minion, I can attack, I can, play this, add +1/+1, and then ping it, and, that's awesome. That's how I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Shattered Sun Cleric then. Alright, so another Worgen Infiltrator, awesome. Young Dragonhawk, which is debatably good in some decks, not this mage deck. I don't like it because it trades really poorly for a lot of classes, 3 out of 9 classes. Kill it pretty much instantly with no damage. And then you got the Darkscale Healer, which is really good because it restores 2 health to all friendly characters, and that's 2 to you and 2 to all your minions. I do have that Injured Blade Master, which could be really useful here. I don't know. That Worgen Infiltrator is so good. I think I'm going to go with the Darkscale Healer, though. Because I have the Injured Blade Master. Because I have some things with taunt. So, I mean, I kind of want to say, hey, bring it on. Do a little bit of damage. You're not going to be able to kill him. If you can't kill him in 1 turn, I'll heal him up with Darkscale Healer. So let's go ahead and pick up the Healer. Okay, Reckless Rocketeer. I'm not a fan of this card. It's basically 6 for removal because its health is so low. It's so bad. If you have Wind Fury or something, it's really useful, but I'm not getting Wind Fury, not as a mage. This is a really good card. I think it's underestimated because for 4 mana you get a 4/4 with spell damage +1. Pretty much no other spell damage minions are going to be the same. There's a 2/2 for 2 that's spell damage 1, and that's also really good. That Kobold. And then there's like a 1/4 for 3 that gives spell damage 1, which is not nearly the same value you're going to get here. You know, unless you get into the legendary Malygos, you're not going to get as good a value out of this. This is awesome. But unfortunately, I think this one's better in Arena because for 3 mana, I get 2 minions, which very easily trade for 2 cards a lot of the time. And I get a 2/3 and a 1/1. So I think I'm going to pick up the Razorfen Hunter here because I think that's really good. I got a lot of taunt and a lot of buffs with the Shattered Sun Cleric and Defender of Argus, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Razorfen for now. Ooh, right, another rare. Young Priestess, I like this card. I like this card. For 1 mana, you get a 2/1 that buffs all your other cards. Don't like this one, already discussed it. And this one, the next secret you play this turn costs 0. Now, the battle cry itself is kind of like, okay, that's cool if you have a secret, because then you get a free secret out of it, which is fine. Problem is, it also costs 3, and it's a 4/3, which is just simply not a bad card. If I get a 4/3 for 3, that's as good as an Injured Blade Master, as far as I'm concerned. So it's really kind of between the Priestess and the Kirin Tor Mage. I'm kind of leaning towards the Mage, because I could potentially get a secret out as well. You know, somewhere down the line, I still have 21 cards left, so I could easily get something later. Looking at my mana curve, I have a couple. I'm pretty heavy on the 3s, but I don't want to be too heavy on the 1s because then my late game is going to suffer. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Mage. Okay, next one. Now here's a secret. This is kind of a crappy secret in my opinion. This is a 0/4 for 1 taunt. It's pretty terrible. I could buff it because I do have the Shattered Sun Cleric and the Defender of Argus, but I don't think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to go with the Healer here. The Ice Barrier gives you me 8 armor as soon as I'm attacked, which all that does is prolong the thing. It's like 3 for 8 healing. I don't care. The only difference is that it kind of wigs out the enemy and thinks that I maybe have a Vaporize, which potentially is good. If you're smart, though, in Arena, Vaporize is a rare, so you're not going to see Vaporize as much as Ice Barrier. So generally, if you see a secret in Arena, it's probably going to be like, the only time it's going to be Vaporize is if they got a rare, which they got lucky. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Healer, just because I don't value Ice Barrier as much as I probably should, because I'm bad. So give me another Darkscale Healer, why not? Alright, next up, we got Cone of Cold, which is freezes a minion, and the minions next to it deals 1 damage to all of them. Argent Squire is not bad, not good, because it's only 1 damage no matter what you do. So, meh. Let's see, Silver Moon Guardian is 4 mana for a 3/3 with Divine Shield. That's not too bad. It doesn't have Taunt. It doesn't have Charge, so you can't really use it too effectively, in my opinion. I kind of want Cone of Cold here. It's just so much control, so much AoE. I can kill off little minions, or I can freeze a whole bunch of good big minions. So let's go with that one. Let's see, that one's totally useless to me. I haven't even seen that card. That's my first time I've seen that card. Then I have this one, which is also completely useless for 3/3 taunt. Nothing with my weapon. Screw you. Screw you. I'm gonna go with you. Way to go, Archmage. Way to be better than everybody else. Oh, this is a tough choice. This is absolutely amazing removal, and I kind of want to get it. Arcane Missiles is also not bad. I really don't think it's bad, especially if I have any spell damage, which I do have at least 1. Do I have another one? No, I only have 1 so far, so that's not too bad. Archmage is spell damage plus 1. But the Boulder Fist Ogre is just so good. So good. With that spell damage, though, I don't know. I could really use this. It's like a toss-up. Do I get Fireball or do I get Boulder Fist? It's so hard to choose. Do I want bigger minions? No, I think I want removal. Yep. Mana curve kind of leans towards it as well. Okay, so let's go back here. We have, as soon as your attack, you get, the Ice Barrier again. Shield Bearer again, no thanks. Elven Archer, not really that good of a pick. Elven Archer in most decks is actually not too bad because you can do that 1 damage and then you get a 1/1 minion out there. So you can like ping it for 1. But the problem is as a mage, you've already got the ability to ping for 1. So there's no reason to do that. But it's also debatable that, hey, maybe it's kind of a bonus because then I can do 1 damage as a mage and do 1 damage with my Elven Archer and do 2 damage, get a 1/1 out for basically 3 mana. And it's like, that's not too bad. Imagine a card that said, cost 3 mana, do 2 damage, and give you a 1/1. It's not too bad. So it's kind of up for grabs. And I really don't like Ice Barrier, but then again, I do have the Carrion Tour Mage, so I can get like a free Ice Barrier on turn 3. But is it worth it? Oh, don't know. I'm kind of heavy on the 4/5/6. Maybe I should go with the Elven Archer or the Ice Barrier. I don't know. I think in this case, I'm going to go with... Ice Barrier. Yep, I did it. Done. Can't argue with it anymore. Alright, so I got my 2/7 here. I don't like this card. For 4 mana, a 2/7 is pretty much useless. If you were one of them berserkers, Gurubashi berserkers, I would pick you up in a heartbeat as a mage. But you're not, so screw you, Snapjaw. Let's see, Silverback Patriarch. This gorilla is looking silly. 1/4 for 3. That with a taunt, no thanks. I'd rather have another Cone Cold. More control. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Chillwind Yeti. So good in every deck, no matter what you do. This thing dominates everything. You cannot silence it. 5 health is really hard to get rid of. But, oh, Direwolf Alpha is also pretty good. I do have quite a few minions, but I don't have, like, anything ridiculously crazy. Let's see. The Panther is also good. 4/2 for stealth. 4/2 stealth for 3. I'm kind of torn between the Chillwind Yeti, which is absolutely amazing, and the Jungle Panther. Jungle Panther can be used a lot for removal, but then again, so can the Chillwind Yeti. I think Chillwind Yeti is better than Jungle Panther, just because it has more health. It's like, yes, you can't target it, but after I attack with it, then you're going to kill it. Or you can try and kill this, but I'm going to be able to... I don't know. I think my reasoning's pretty solid here. I'm going to go with the Chillwind Yeti. Let's do it. Pretty solid. Another Darkscale Healer. They want to give me these. This is a pretty good card, Cobalt Geomancer. This is a really good card if you have lots of spells. Unfortunately, I really don't have a lot of spells. I mean, granted, this will be appreciated by the spell damage. So I'll do 2 damage with the Cone of Colts. I'll do 7 damage with the Fireball, which is always nice. So it's really up to this and this. This is good value. For 2, I get a 2/2, and I get spell damage +1. Trades pretty well with most 2 minions, not all. And then another Darkscale Healer. I have so many Darkscale Healers. Then again, with that, what did I get? Didn't I get? I got an Ice Barrier. So with the Ice Barrier, I'll be able to last a little bit longer. With the Cone of Cold, I have a little bit of control. I kind of want to get these bigger minions out. You know, hold off for late game. So I'm gonna go ahead and another 3rd Darkscale Healer. Rock on. Alright, let's see. This one I do not like. This is a pretty terrible minion compared to the other ones. It's like, yes, for 3 mana I get a 2/2 and it deals 1 damage. That's like an Elven Archer. That's terrible. That's like an Elven Archer plus something that costs 2, which would be a 3/2 or a 2/2 with some super ability. I don't know. It's not a good card. Not a good value card. This one, on the other hand, is amazing. I've already discussed this one versus this one. It's like, I can get a 1/4 with spell damage 1 for 3, or I can get a 4/4 with spell damage 1 for 4. Like, does that even make sense? These trades are not nearly as good. Ogre Magi should beat Dalaran Mage in any case. There's no reason to do this. This card probably is going to get a nerf or something. I actually don't think it's overpowered. I just think that, you know, it's great value. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Even if I don't have a lot of spells, it's still a 4/4 for 4. Give Aegis and minions taunt. That's never a bad idea. For 2 mana, a 2/3 with adding taunts. Pretty good. The Mana Wraith. Ooh. Mana Wraith is... It can be good and it can be bad. It can be good and bad, and I really don't know which one. Man, all these cards are kind of iffy. Should I pick them up? Should I not? I like this one because it's a 2/2 for 2 that all minions cost 1 more. That means your minions and their minions, which kind of puts you at an advantage and a disadvantage. If you can coin into it, it's pretty good, and you can always sacrifice it in case you want to, you know, cast a bigger minion that turn, so you can kind of decide when it goes. I like that, but I also like the 2/3 that gives Aegis minion taunt. I kind of am debating between these two, and I think that... Oh, since we got this heavy hitter, lots of late game stuff, I kind of want to put this out just to, you know, save off until the late game. Do I need more taunt? How much taunt do I have? Sorry if I hit the microphone there. I have Defender of Argus. I have Mirror Image. Is that all the taunt I have, really? That's really not a lot of taunt. Oh, I have the Sunwalker. But at that point, I don't need the Sun Fury Protector. Let's go ahead and go with the Mana Wraith. I could regret every single one of these tomorrow, or in an hour, but we'll see. Abusive Sergeant. I really like this card. I like Abusive Sergeant because you get a lot. You get like basically it's like a damage. You know, it's like a removal spell because you get +2 attack to another friendly minion. And you get to do it. Based on this, it's like for 2 mana I can do 2 damage and 1, which is terrible. I don't care about you. You're useless. I would never play you because you're a Murloc, unless I've got a Murloc deck. And this, for 3 mana you get 2 cards, but you have to spend a card to get 2 cards. So it's kind of like, I'm not getting anything out of this, and I'm costing 3 mana. So I'd rather have the Abusive Sergeant any day. Alright. Terrible, terrible, and awesome. Done. That one I didn't even think about. So let's see. Sinjin Shieldmaster is amazing. And Summon 2202 Taunts. Ooh, that's good too. I already got a Mirror Image though, and I'd rather have a big taunt. So I think I'm going to go with the Sinjin. Rock on. Mirror Entity, that's a good secret. That can be a really amazing secret and a really terrible secret. Since I already have the Ice Barrier, I'm kind of thinking I should pick that up. Because if I pick that up, then they don't really know. Like, it catches them off guard. If you have more than one secret in, especially in an arena deck, they throw it out and they're like, "Oh, he's got a Vaporize," and then they, you know, hold off, and then they attack and they go, "Oh, it's not a Vaporize," or they, you know, they automatically think the worst. So they automatically think that it's a Vaporize, even though then it's like, "Ooh, it's a Mirror Entity. You didn't know." Ha ha ha. So I think as far as I'm concerned, this is a no-brainer. The Bloodhound Raptor is not bad for 3/2, but I'd rather have something better if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Mirror Entity. Alright, so another Flesh-Eating Ghoul, a Frost Elemental, which freezes an enemy, 5/5 for 6. In Rage, your weapon has +2 attack. What? Why are you giving me... I've never even seen this card. Where did this card come from? And then a Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I kind of want to go with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, because that can be quite powerful, especially with my, you know, I have a decent amount of removal, especially early game. I can hold off their attack, I can Ice Barrier, I can Cone of Cold, I can Fireball, I can do lots of stuff and kill off their minions. So I think I'm going to go with Flesh Eating. Probably will regret that. For some reason I feel like I'm going to regret that. So Murloc's pretty awesome. But then Razorfin's also awesome. Let's see what we have here. We have practically no 2s. So I'm kind of thinking we should go 2s. This is better, though. Like, alright, so for 3 mana, I get a 2/3 and a 1/1. Or for 2 mana, I get a 2/1 and a 1/1. Oh, that's actually... I mean, just based on that, I get way better value out of the Razorfin Hunter than I do this. Do I have any tons of Battle Cries? There's a Battle Cry, 2 Battle Cries, 3 Battle Cries, 4 Battle Cries, 5 Battle Cries. That's a terrible Battle Cry. Not really. Oh, Abusive Sergeant's not bad. I don't want to just dismiss the Youthful Brewmaster, but I think that these other ones are better. I think I want to put another 3 out. That's a lot of 3s. I'm getting really high on 3s. But that Razorfin Hunter is just better in every way than that Murloc. So I'm going to go with it. Alright, I'm getting down to the nitty-gritty here. The Priestess of Elune, restore 4 health to your hero. 6 for 5/4, not a bad card. 6 for 4/7, spell damage 1, not a bad card. Or your spells cost less. How many spells do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. I think secrets cost us spells. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I have 7 spells, and I have 4 cards left. Do I want to get that Sorcerer's Apprentice? I kind of like it because it almost acts like a taunt. Like, people see this and they go, that has to die right now. I have to spend all of my things on that. Whereas these other guys, like, this isn't going to help me if I don't have spells. And this is only going to prolong the inevitable if I'm already dying. So I kind of want to get the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I'm going to go with it because it's a bullet magnet. Alright, another Fireball. Water Elemental, not a bad card. But I kind of want another Fireball. Love me some Fireball. So good. Alright, so Loot Hoarder is a draw, and I have no draw. I don't think I have any draw whatsoever in this card. But I don't think this is a really great card because it trades pretty poorly. Like, for 2 mana, you can easily kill it, and all I do is draw a card, which is like a card for a card. That's dumb. That's really dumb. Or I can return a friendly minion. That goes back to the battle cry. I'm not 100% sold on that. But then they destroy your opponent's weapon. Actually, I think this is a pretty good card because a lot of enemies will have weapons, and even if they don't, it's a 3/2 for 2 mana. So I think I'm gonna pick it up. Last card. Ugh. Okay, so a 4/2 with charge for 3 that gives your opponent a mana crystal, which is terrible. I hate this card. Whenever a Murloc is summoned, gain +1 attack. And when your opponent casts a spell, counter it. This is like Sucksville. I kind of want to do this one because this one actually can, like, I think people underestimate this because that counter spell is so good sometimes and so useless sometimes. If they do something like, oh, I'm going to do a 1 damage. Oh, look, you counterspelled it. But the problem is nobody ever expects a counterspell. It seems like everybody expects a Vaporize. Sometimes they expect a Mirror Entity, but they never expect a counterspell. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the counterspell. Probably going to regret it. Probably going to regret it. Alright, so here we go. First time in the arena. Let's play a game or two before we end this video, now that we've spent however many umpteen million minutes building the deck. So here we go. Let's get in the arena. Let's fight it. I think the deck's pretty solid. I wish I had some more spells, but it's not too bad. I do have that, like, Sorcerer's Apprentice as a bolt magnet. And if they don't kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice, then I get some cheap Fireballs, which I have 3 of, which is pretty nice. And I have some Cone of Colds, which it makes them even ridiculously cheap too, so we'll see. First time in the arena, here we go. Cross your fingers and hope not to die. Night Zero the Warrior, that's our first opponent. Let's see, where do we start with? We get an extra card, we get Fireball. I think I'm going to toss the Fireball because I don't need that removal early. This is a good card. I can coin into it if I absolutely need to. Not a bad card. Kind of want to toss this and keep this because this one can work out pretty well. Actually, I can coin into this even better than that. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh yeah, I did mean to toss the Fireball. I thought I didn't toss the Fireball. Of course, it doesn't matter because I got another Fireball. Okay, so I got some control. This is pretty awesome. I hope he puts out an axe. I guess he didn't put out an axe. So now I can either coin into the ooze, which I don't think I'm going to do because he could potentially put an axe or something down. I think I'm going to go ahead and toss out the mirror images. Yep, let's do that. So now he's got some taunt to deal with. He's going to have to cut through that. In case he pulls out some crazy charge, which warriors are kind of known for. Oh, I probably should greet him. Greetings. Alright, so he's got that out there, which kind of sucks. I'm just saying. Let's see, I can toss out the Sorcerer's Apprentice, which will kind of make him scared. I kind of like that. Problem is, next turn he can have Ascension's Shieldmaster out, and I have no way of dealing with it. Not 100%. Actually, that's not totally true, because I can Fireball. I can coin Fireball next turn. So I do have some removal available to me. I want to put that Flesh-Eating Ghoul out, honestly. Ooh, I kind of like the Flesh-Eating Ghoul idea. If I coin into the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, if he kills the taunt, which he totally can, then it gains +1 attack. So I'm going to do that. That is actually a pretty good idea. So please feel free to kill my taunt. Kill them as fast as you can. In fact, put an axe down and remove it, so then I can remove your axe next turn. Love it. Alright, there we go. That's actually not too bad at all. So he's going to easily kill this, clear the board pretty soundly. I can Cone of Cold next turn, so I can hold him off for just a little bit longer. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? We're going to have 3 mana next turn. So that's pretty awesome. I have a 4/3 now. Now I have a 6/3 if I want. But I think the play is if I play 2 mana for the Apprentice, the Sorcerer's Apprentice, I get a 3/2 out. Then, oh, I already coined. Dang it. I can't do that. I can Cone of Cold and freeze him out for 1 turn, which I think is probably the best course of action here. I hate controlling them like that, but I can easily kill them next turn with pretty much anything. So, in fact, I can actually bonus up my Ghoul. My Ghoul's going to do tons of damage here, unless he pulls out another charge, which he very well could do. How actually did he do that? Is he a turn ahead of me? How did he pull this guy out? How did he pull that? Did I miss something? Oh, the pint-sized summoner, of course. I'm an idiot. Ah, there's a 2/2 weapon. He's going to probably go... Well, I don't know. Is he going to go straight for that? Ooh, nice charge. Well played.
Well played.
That kills that. Easily removes that. There we go. So, now I can ping the pint-sized summoner, which is probably what I need to do regardless. I can actually remove this weapon, which is a pretty good choice. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to ping the pint-sized summoner and then remove this weapon. Boom. Get rid of his weapon. I have a 3/2, you have a 4/2, and you're actually below me in health. So, bring it on. Alright, well played so far. Let's see, next turn, what is the play? I have 5 mana. I have 2 fireballs, which is always a good move. I like that. In fact, I can actually play this and fireball. Not that I want to.
Mind if I roll need?
That sucks. It doesn't look like I need to fireball for any reason here. Okay, so I want to kill... I want to ping this, just because that is a great move. I think if I ping it... So if I ping it, then I can put this down. And actually what that does is that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't play all of them, unfortunately. What I can do is put Abusive Sergeant down. So here's the play. I'm going to ping the Loot Hoarder. Then I'm going to Sorcerer's Apprentice to Bullet Magnet. Boom, there. Then I'm going to Abusive Sergeant the Ooze and do 5 damage to him. Get rid of his... Get in there and fight, maggot! Get rid of his little bonus there. All of my guys trade with that Corcoran Elite, so I'm not too worried about it. If he wants to attack me directly, that's fine. I think what he's going to do is probably kill off my Sorcerer's Apprentice. That would be the main target here because you don't know what's in my hand. He doesn't know that I have 2 fireballs. Another... Well, I guess that's not another one. That's because the first one was driven by the Weaponsmith. So, oh, there you go. Now he's going to trade it pretty fairly with... the Sorcerer's Apprentice? No, he's going to kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice himself. Probably do 4 damage to me. There you go. Now, I'm not an idiot, so I will not attack this first. I will not attack the Corcoran Elite first. What I'm going to do is go ahead and trade out with the Cult Master. Then I'm going to... Let's see, I've got 6 mana. I can ping this guy. Oh, I don't want to play that I don't want to play the Shield Master because he'll just ping it and kill it. I kind of want to trade both of them now. No, he has a 3. He has a 3, so it kind of doesn't matter. He has a 3 attack there, so let's go ahead and attack Sinjin, which kills that and that, because he has to trade both of them if he wants to do it. It's not a bad move. Not a bad move. And I can ping him if I want. So go ahead and trade this. Boom. Done. That doesn't give you any card draw. Do 3 damage directly to him. Sinjin Shield Master. Then... there. Yep. I think that was pretty good. Got some fireballs in my hand, ready to go. Got a counterspell and fireball ready next turn if I want. If I don't draw anything better. Kind of forgot about this. I want to hit him in the face with a rock. Boom. That should do like 5 damage right there. Boom. If I got hit in the face with a rock, I would take 5 damage because I am a wimp. gotta say. That sucks. And that sucks even more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just saying. That's pretty awful. I would have removed my ooze, because my ooze can easily trade here now. Not a good spell there. Just saying. I can attack, I can ping, and then I can play this, which actually is pretty terrible because then he trades the Corcoran Elite for it. Still though, I gotta get rid of this stupid Corcoran Elite because if he doesn't do anything about it, I'm gonna be dying. Problem is, well, actually, the nice thing is, if I do this, I get 7 damage. So I could do 14 damage to him next turn. I can actually kill him if he plays it right. So here's what I'm gonna do: trade this, ping that, put down this guy. If he wants to trade it, great. If he doesn't want to trade it, I can kill him next turn because I can do 14 damage with the fireballs, plus 4 damage with this, plus 2 damage there. Oh, I don't have enough to do all of them. I don't have enough mana to do all of them. Shoot. Still, I can pretty much kill him next turn. I can get him down to 1 next turn, minus anything else. If I draw... no, I don't think there's anything that I can draw. Another fireball, which really wouldn't help. Oh, I forgot about the hero power. So he's probably going to attack me directly here? I don't know what he's going to play. He's got 3 cards in his hand, so he's got plenty of stuff to do here. This is for all the marbles, man. Arena. High impact Alarmobot. That sucks. So yeah, he's going directly at me. I want to kill it so bad. And your opponent plays a minion. I don't know. I have to do something though because he's about to kill me. So I can do 7 damage. I can kill Alarmobot. I can do that. So 7 Alarmo and Mirror Entity. I'm banking on anything that he does not have an Arcanite Reaper. If he has an Arcanite Reaper, it's good game. If he has anything that can do 5 damage to me, it's good game. It's done. It's over. I'm expecting a well played from him. And if not a well played, it's really freaking close. I don't know if he's gonna attack.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Ooh. Not a good move. Can I kill him? Oh. Oh god. I think I just killed him. 4 plus 14. That's 18. That's enough. Well played. Oh my god. That is right off the skin of my teeth. Boom. Good game. Wow. I got so freaking lucky. I don't think I misplayed there. I mean, I won, so I can't say that I failed miserably. But wow, that was really freaking close. Alright, so I'm at 1-0. I think I'm ready to play at least one more. At least one more. We got to keep this win streak going. We got to get this thing going. I am so excited. I'm so jazzed. First arena, first win. There we go. Let's play the second one. See what we do. The deck's pretty well constructed. I mean, obviously, if you build a constructed deck, you're going to be way better. But I like the fact that I have 3 fireballs, because that really plays well into my favor. Nobody can expect 3 fireballs, especially with just a bit of extra spell damage. That ogre definitely saved me there. If he had attacked the ogre, I would have lost. Guaranteed I would have lost. I don't think there's anything I could have done to beat him if he had attacked the ogre. So that was his misplay. He should have killed off my spell damage, because you never know what they're gonna have in their hand. This is gonna suck because it's a priest. I pretty much can tell you right now that I've lost. I kind of want to do Cone of Cold. God, I hate priests. No, I'm gonna toss it all, because if he gets a Northshire Cleric out on turn 1, I am so dead. It's not even funny. I'm still dead. Never mind. Oh, that Northshire Cleric is so scary, and it's still a common.
Hello.
Let's say hello. Gotta keep manners. It's very important to say hello.
Greetings.
Thank you. He said greetings back. I am extremely happy. Now I can mirror image this turn, which is exactly what I think I'm gonna do. Mirror image. In case he pulls out something charge, which priests are not known for at all. Yeah, so I got this so far. Oh yeah, man, I got this in the bag. This game's over. Alright, I'm going to coin into this. I can either coin into this or I can coin into that, but I have no spells to play that would actually benefit from that. So I'm going to go ahead and coin into the boar. The Razorfin Hunter. Got nothing left. Boom, done. If he plays anything, if he plays a Northshire Cleric now, I've got him. But, I mean, it's turn 3. By this point, he should have already played it. So, alright, it's time to respond. Here we go. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's very nice of you. Alright, so now the play is I can do 1 damage to him, which he'll just heal up, but it actually kind of helps. Then I can also Abusive Sergeant, probably like, it doesn't even matter because he doesn't have anything. And it gives me a 2/1 minion on the field. I kind of like that idea. Or I can play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, but he's not going to charge because he's a priest. He's not going to charge and kill my taunts. So far, I'm in pretty good shape. Doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and attack after I do that. So far, we're doing okay. Next turn, I can pull out the Ogre Magi, which is pretty decent behind the taunt wall. Or I can Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I'm waiting for the Holy Nova. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So that thing is going to have to go through my taunt wall before he can do anything, and I can ping it down all day long. I kind of want to put out the Flesh-Eating Ghoul because then he has to ping it down. He has to go through my taunt wall first, and it gets bonus attack while I'm doing it. That is a perfect move. That is what I want to see. I want to see that. I'm going to keep doing direct damage to him. Let him bust through the taunt wall and buff up my Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Right now I'm in a good spot. He has no removal. Actually has Holy Nova. I think Holy Nova costs 5. So if he has Holy Nova, I'm in trouble. He does not have Holy Nova. Excellent. That is exactly what I want to see. Chillwind Yeti's out, which is normally a pretty rough card. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty rough card. But I'm in a pretty good shape here. I kind of want to ping this. Do I want to ping this? If I start pinging it now, he can just heal it. You forget, he's a priest. So if I ping it for 1, he can just heal it. So I have to do enough damage to kill it. Next turn, he's going to start doing damage directly to me. And what he's going to do is, of course, kill this immediately. So I want to put it out as the Shinjin Shieldmaster. I want to put the Shieldmaster out so that he has to kill both of my things. Which he can. He can attack for 4 and then attack for 5. But that's going to give me 5 attack on this Flesh-Eating Ghoul. So I am easily busting him down. This is exactly what I want to see. I'm in a good position. I have not won. I am very far from winning, as opposed to what you may think. That light spawn is rough. I don't know if he used yeah. Oh, that is not the right play. What? Ooh, that's terrible. Why did he do that? He could have healed up his light spawn. Okay, so hopefully I'm dealing with a newbie here. Can I kill him this turn? 5, 10, 11. I can almost kill him this turn. I almost want to try for it. No, I want to kill this light spawn because if he starts healing it, it will kill me. And for 2 mana, I can kill the light spawn. So I think I'm absolutely going to play this, which trades pretty well for most of his things, and kill his light spawn with this and with this. So then, boom! Oh my goodness, that actually 7/2/2. That kills. That does not kill him. but it does the same amount of freaking damage. That is awesome. I love it. He's at 2. He can heal himself, but I think he's dead. I think he's dead, unless he can kill everything. And right now, he only has enough potential, unless he got a Holy Nova.
Let me change your mind.
Take control of a minion that has 2 or less attack. Alright. Alright, but it's got Z's. Well played. Okay, so he made a couple mistakes that match. I did pretty good. I had that taunt wall up forever. And that flesh-eating ghoul really really helped from that taunt wall. I think I'm going to play one more game. I want to play one more game. So far, we're doing great. 2-0. Excellent first arena record. Let's see if we can go 2-3. Actually, right now, the worst we can do is 2-3. So, can't complain about that. Oh, I've been waiting for this. I've been so excited to finally play Arena. I've been watching all these other people. I love watching Total Biscuit play Arena because it's like that. But it's so frustrating to watch him and just make these terrible plays. Now I get to play Arena and make terrible plays myself. So it's great. Perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Alright, this is a terrible, like absolutely worst hand ever to start with. So there you go. Toss it all. See what I get, which is almost as bad. Pretty much, actually it is, because I have no minions whatsoever. That is kind of helpful. That means on turn 3 I can play this and a secret, which is, hey, let's say greetings and then end turn. Because, oh my gosh, I'm pretty much screwed. Well, at least I got something to do on turn 2.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for killing your Winford. I'm really not sorry, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's funny. Pangea? Oh, he's already doing 2 damage to me. Not cool. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Okay, so this turn, I'm absolutely 100% going to play this, and then the Mirror Entity. That means next turn he's going to have 3 mana, and it's going to be like, boom, bring it on. I'm hoping, beyond hope, he plays Animal Companion. I know he won't, because that's not my luck. I'm not lucky enough for people to play. Oh God, play something big. Play something big and scary. Please play something big and scary. Don't play something that costs 1. You know when you want to do it? Play the biggest creature you have in your hand. No! That was only 3 damage. That was not what I was expecting. Okay. Okay. Well then, let's play some spell damage. Bring it on. I'm ready to do it. I'll deal 7 damage there. I deal 2 damage there. Love having some spell damage in my hand. And as soon as he plays a minion, then of course... Oh, thank you. Thank you! Thanks, buddy. Oh, that doesn't work? That doesn't work with this? I feel like I'm saying sorry a lot.
Sorry.
Okay, so I can play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul.
I will hunt you down.
Why is he's so angry? I gotta play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, because if I can play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, then I can trade this pretty handily. And the Flesh-Eating Ghoul becomes a 3/3. Alright, so we are in a good spot. He is not doing too well. I don't think he's misplayed anything. Well, maybe that first card, the Wind Fury thing. I would have held on to that Wind Fury. As a mage, you don't put a Wind Fury 1/1 down as a mage. That's terrible. Keep that Wind Hawk for later when I have a choice. Explosive shot down. Awesome. I like that. That means that he's got 1 less removal in his hand. So right now I can play Razorfin Hunter, then Flesh-Eating Ghoul, and then I've got lots and lots of removals and things at my hand. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And if he decides to kill something, then even better, because the Flesh-Eating Ghoul will benefit from that. Not that he can kill anything. I'm really hoping he plays a 6 cost minion. I want it so bad. There you go. That works. Does it work? Oh, it works. Yes. Yes! I didn't know that it worked quite like that, which I will not complain. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this poor hunter. This poor hunter. I'm gonna deal 6 damage to him because
I will hunt you down.
I'm not gonna do this. All right, so I'm just gonna kill you. Thanks, Twilight Drake. Thank you for playing.
I will hunt you down.
I'm sure you will.
Suck steel. Why?
Thanks, buddy. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this. Oh, and there's an Emperor Cobra. What am I gonna do?
I let the dogs out.
Oh, that's actually not very good. So I can trade this. Cone of Cold is actually not going to help me here. What I can do is I can trade this and then ping it. And what that'll do is that give me like 5 or something like that. Then trade these two, which will give me even more. So that'll give me like 7 or 8. And then do 8 damage to him. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Okay, so let's put down this engine. Because I want to keep up taunt. 1 boom, and then that's going to kill that. So that's going to trade pretty well. Let's do that. And let's go ahead and trade these out. So boom, I have an 8-3. 8-3, and it's behind a taunt wall. Yes. Love it. I also have an ice barrier in case he ever actually does damage to me, which I haven't seen yet. If he puts a minion down, or multiple minions down, I will Cone of Cold them all day, every day. Okay, so there he's going to get some card draw out of it. Ooh, that actually kind of sucks. Because those will both get... Actually, that's really terrible.
I will hunt you down.
I'm sure you will, buddy. Wow.
I will hunt you down.
Well, alright. That's 3-0 in Arena. Did I level up? I didn't level up? Really? Why didn't I level up? I got like all the way to the end. Alright, well that's perfect. That's I could not ask for a better Arena run at the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Because we're great. The next Arena with Salts will come in a couple of days, probably. What? There's a retire button? I almost wonder what that means. It means just like I quit now. I'm done. I shall not lose any more games with this deck. I quit. What? Why would anybody do that? Why do you even give them the option? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I am not a game designer, so therefore I will not make fun of them. Either way, this has been Arena with Salts. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I will continue this series as much as possible because I love this game and I love Arena. So I'm going to keep it going. As always, please like, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz to this video so we can keep this series going. And, as always, you keep it salty, Internet.